Week number 3 of Feeding Farmers in the Field takes us to Bellevue, Ohio, Sandusky County to be more specific. Dustin Watson and Watson Farms with AgriGold's Feeding Farmers in the Field. And Dustin, first of all, congratulations and thank you for having us out here today.
Thanks so much. Thanks for coming. We're glad to have you here.
Your dad, of course, part of the operation, Lee. He's the 4th generation. You're the 5th generation, and there's a 6th coming on down the line. Tell me about the farm and the family part of the operation here.
Me and my wife, we got 2 children, Peter and Claire, 5 and 3. My mom and dad, Lee and Connie Watson, they're a big staple in the operation. And we also have a hired hand, Joe Ringholtz. He's a heck of a good man. Couldn't ask for a better worker. We grow corn, beans, and wheat on the operation. Always looking to expand, and that's why I brought Joe on. My wife does a great job managing the kids and bringing meals to the field that we all know us farmers love to do. So mom is just as good. She's a great cook, and we enjoy what we do. And they always say if you enjoy what you do, you never work a day in your life. So we like doing what we're doing. Unfortunately,
this spring, I bet those lunches are maybe some highlights of the season. We haven't had a very nice spring this year. Quite a challenge, especially here in this part of the state.
It sure was. We started planting April 25th. We got in 2 days. We rained out for probably about 2 weeks. We got back in, planted another day, and then we were out for another 5 to 10 days somewhere in there and started back up planting. Once we got rolling, it seemed to take off, and crops are really looking pretty good. We got 0.6 of an inch of rain last night, and that was a godsend. Thank God we got that, and perked everything up, and she's back going good now. So,
one date in particular that wasn't very favorable for planting this year.
May 9th. We got the planters out. We planted corn and beans. Thought we did a heck of a good job getting some acres in the ground, and as it turned out, we never should have got them out. We should have left them in there and done something else. But it is what it is, and you never know what tomorrow's going to bring. So you just keep right on going. But everything's looking good, and hopefully it continues to keep getting a few showers here and there, and if we do, I think we'll have a good crop.
Well, yeah, you replanted a little bit, but looking at the fields, you can't tell.
No, everything's looking real good. We got some corn that's definitely over knee high by now. It's slapped in. We got some little corn too, but for a majority, I think we're pleased where we're at.
You mentioned 6th generation there, and when you have kids, one thing you think about is the future. And obviously, you talked about expansion here during the first part of our conversation. How does that happen? What's it going to take in this part of the state in order to be able to expand to the size that you think is sustainable for years and years to come?
Well, everything's about having good relations. You know, you help your neighbors out, you take care of your neighbors, and you treat them right, and you know, you just be good stewards of the land. And I think people will see what you do, and I think they like what you'll do, and hopefully someday they come around and say, hey, I want you to take care of my land. And that's what the hopes are. You know, we want to grow and continue to have a legacy, I guess, for the children if they want to farm and have every opportunity that I had. And I thank my dad every day for doing what he did and letting me have the chance to do what I love to do. And that's, at the end of the day, that's what it's all about.
I mentioned that lunch might be the highlight of spring. It's certainly the highlight of today. It's week number 3 of Feeding Farmers in the Field with AgriGold Hybrids with Dustin Watson and Watson Farms. And since I'm in for Dale today, that means more dessert for the rest of us. I'm Ty Higgins for the Ohio AgNet, and we'll see you down the road.